Hi there. My name is Dr. Walter Harris, and I've spent over 35 years working with older adults as a sleep and wellness specialist. I'm 72 years old now, and let me tell you something. I may have a few more wrinkles and a little less hair, but I've never felt more alive, more clear-minded, and yes, more rested. But it wasn't always that way. There was a time in my late 50s when sleep became my biggest enemy. I'd fall asleep just fine, only to wake up at 2 o'clock or 3 a.m. with my mind racing and my body restless. Sometimes I'd lie awake for hours. Other times I'd drift in and out of shallow sleep until morning. Sound familiar? If you're over 50 and struggling with sleep, whether it's falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up groggy and exhausted, please know, you're not alone. And more importantly, you don't need to depend on pills or expensive treatments to fix it. What turned everything around for me wasn't a prescription, it was my plate. Yes, I discovered that certain everyday foods can naturally help calm the nervous system, balance hormones, and support deep, uninterrupted sleep. In today's video, I'll share with you 7 powerful, natural foods that can improve your sleep starting tonight. These are simple, affordable ingredients you'll find in any grocery store, but their effects can be life-changing. So if you're tired of being tired, and ready to wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and alive again, stick with me. Let's rebuild your nights, one bite at a time. Now, let's talk about something I mentioned a moment ago. Waking up around 2 or 3 a.m. If this happens to you regularly, I want to reassure you, it's extremely common for people over 50. In fact, as a sleep specialist, I'd say nearly half of my older clients bring this up in our very first conversation. But here's the truth, while it's common, it's not something you have to accept as just part of getting older. What's happening here isn't random. As we age, our bodies go through natural changes that can disrupt our sleep cycle. Hormones like melatonin, which helps you fall asleep, and cortisol, which helps you wake up, become less stable. The brain doesn't release melatonin the way it used to, and cortisol might spike too early, causing that 2 a.m. wide awake feeling. Add to that late-night bathroom trips, changes in body temperature, or even anxiety that creeps in when the world is quiet, and suddenly, your peaceful rest turns into a night of clock watching. I remember lying there, staring at the ceiling fan, wondering if I'd ever sleep through the night again. But there's hope, and it starts with understanding your body and giving it the right support. This is where nutrition comes in. Certain foods, rich in natural melatonin, magnesium, tryptophan, and calming antioxidants, can help rebalance your system. They gently nudge your body into the sleep rhythm it wants to follow. And the best part? No side effects, no prescriptions, just real food, real results. In just a minute, I'll walk you through the 7 specific foods that have helped not only me, but thousands of older adults I've worked with over the years. Whether you're struggling to fall asleep or waking up in the middle of the night, these natural solutions can make a world of difference. But before we dive into that list, let me ask you something. If you're enjoying this kind of practical, age-friendly health advice and you want more tips on sleep, energy, memory, and living fully after 50, I'd be honored if you'd hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It helps this community grow and ensures you never miss a new video that could change your life. I'm Dr. Walter Harris, and you deserve better sleep and better mornings. Let's keep going together. Now, let's dig a little deeper into why you might be waking up in the middle of the night. It's one thing to wake up early and then drift right back to sleep, but if you find yourself staring at the ceiling for an hour or more, it's time to understand what could be sabotaging your rest. One of the biggest culprits is something we all carry around: our phones, tablets, or watching TV before bed. The blue light emitted by these screens actually suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your body it's time to wind down. Even just 30 minutes of screen time before sleep can delay melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep deeply and causing you to wake up more often. Then there's caffeine. Now, you might think decaffeinated coffee is safe in the evening, but even a tiny amount of caffeine can linger in your system for hours and interfere with your sleep cycle. Many people don't realize just how sensitive their bodies become to caffeine as they age. It's best to avoid it entirely in the afternoon and evening. Your evening eating habits also play a huge role. Eating a large meal late at night, or consuming too much sugar and refined carbohydrates, can spike your blood sugar and disrupt your natural rhythms. Digesting heavy or sugary foods keeps your body working hard when it should be resting. This can lead to uncomfortable digestion or even cause your blood sugar to drop later in the night, waking you up. Stress and anxiety, whether you realize it or not, can also keep your brain active when you should be relaxing. Sometimes, even subconscious worries can cause a restless mind, preventing deep, restorative sleep. Your brain might be processing stress all night without you being fully aware. Finally, many older adults experience frequent bathroom trips at night. This can be due to changes in kidney function or simply drinking too much water close to bedtime. While it's important to stay hydrated during the day, try to limit fluid intake in the evening to reduce disruptions. Understanding these factors is the first step toward reclaiming your nights. As we go on, I'll share natural ways to counteract these challenges, so you can enjoy the deep, uninterrupted sleep your body truly needs. When you find yourself awake at 2 or 3 a.m., it's easy to panic and worry that you won't fall back asleep. But as someone who has worked closely with many adults over 50, I've learned that how you respond in those moments can make all the difference. Let me share with you 5 essential steps to take if you wake up in the middle of the night. These simple practices can calm your mind and gently guide you back to restful sleep. First, avoid turning on bright lights or reaching for your phone. This is crucial. Bright lights, especially the blue light from screens, signal your brain to wake up fully by suppressing melatonin. Instead, keep your environment dim and peaceful to prevent your brain from switching on completely. Second, try deep breathing exercises or the 4-7-8 technique. This breathing method: inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Can slow your heart rate and relax your nervous system. I often recommend this to my patients because it helps reduce anxiety and signals your body it's time to wind down. Third, if you feel thirsty, take 1 to 2 small sips of warm water. Warm water can soothe your throat and relax your digestive system. It also helps replenish hydration if you've been sweating during sleep or haven't had enough water during the day. Just avoid drinking too much, as that can lead to frequent bathroom trips again. Fourth, Consider listening to soft, calming sounds, like white noise or gentle meditation music. These sounds create a soothing background that can distract your mind from restless thoughts and help mask disruptive noises. Many seniors find this incredibly helpful in drifting back to sleep. Finally, don't force yourself to fall asleep immediately. Sometimes, the pressure to get back to sleep can create tension and make sleep harder to achieve. Instead, allow yourself to rest quietly and focus on relaxation. Often, simply lying still and calming your mind is enough for sleep to return naturally. These 5 steps aren't just tips, they're powerful tools that can transform your nighttime experience. As Dr. Walter Harris, I've seen firsthand how small changes in behavior during those restless hours can lead to bigger improvements in overall sleep quality. Next, I'll guide you through the 7 natural foods that can help improve your sleep and support your health after 50. Now that we've covered what to do when you wake up during the night, let's talk about how to reduce these awakenings over the long term. As someone who has dedicated decades to helping adults over 50 improve their sleep naturally, I can tell you that sustainable change comes from building consistent habits that support your body's natural rhythms. First and foremost, it's crucial to establish a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock, or circadian rhythm. Your body learns when to expect rest and when to be alert, making it easier to stay asleep through the night. Next, be mindful of blue light exposure in the evening. Smartphones, tablets, TVs, and even some LED lights emit blue wavelengths that interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that signals your body it's time to sleep. Aim to limit screen time at least 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Instead, consider dimming your lights and switching to warm, low-intensity bulbs. Another important step is choosing a light, early dinner. Heavy meals, especially those rich in fats, sugars, or caffeine, can disrupt digestion and elevate your energy levels right when your body should be winding down. Opt for meals that are easy to digest and avoid eating too close to bedtime. Ideally, finishing dinner at least 3 hours before you sleep. Physical activity during the day also plays a big role. Engaging in light to moderate exercise, like walking, stretching, or yoga, helps reduce stress and promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. Just remember to avoid vigorous workouts late in the evening, as they can have the opposite effect. Finally, create a routine that helps you relax your mind and body before bed. Many people benefit from meditation, gentle breathing exercises, or reading a calming book. These activities lower stress hormones and quiet racing thoughts, setting the stage for a peaceful night's rest. By consistently applying these habits, you can help reset your body's natural sleep cycle and minimize those frustrating nighttime awakenings. I'm Dr. Walter Harris, and I've witnessed how small but intentional lifestyle adjustments can transform sleep for those over 50. In my next video, I'll share with you 7 powerful foods that can naturally support your sleep and improve your overall health. Stay tuned. As we wrap up this important conversation, I want to take a moment to speak directly to you, especially if you're over 50 and have been struggling with sleep. I know firsthand how frustrating it can be to lie awake night after night, feeling like restful sleep is slipping further and further away. But here's the encouraging truth. You don't need to rely on sleeping pills or medications to fix your sleep problems. In fact, the key to deep, rejuvenating sleep lies within your daily habits and lifestyle, and yes, you absolutely have the power to change them. Over the years working with countless adults just like you, I've seen amazing transformations happen when people commit to small but meaningful adjustments. It's not about a quick fix or a magic pill. It's about gently retraining your body and mind through consistent, intentional routines. Whether it's managing your evening light exposure, choosing lighter dinners, or setting a regular bedtime, these choices compound over time and bring lasting benefits. I want you to feel empowered because, at the end of the day, you are in control of your sleep health. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the ability to improve your rest naturally. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to enjoy your day fully, without the grogginess or side effects that often come with medication. That's the goal, and it's completely within your reach. It may take some patience and persistence. Some nights will be better than others, but every positive habit you build is a step closer to reclaiming peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. Think of it as a journey you're taking for your overall well-being. Not just for better rest but for better health, mood, and vitality. I encourage you to stay consistent and be kind to yourself during this process. Celebrate the small wins and remember that your body responds best when given time and care. You are capable of this change, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. I'm Dr. Walter Harris, and I believe that with the right habits, every adult over 50 can enjoy the deep, natural sleep they deserve. Keep trusting the process. You've got this. As we've explored today, improving sleep naturally isn't just about what happens at night. It's about the daily choices we make to honor our bodies as they age. The key lesson here is that true rest comes from consistent, mindful habits, reducing blue light, managing stress, eating wisely, and creating a peaceful bedtime routine. These aren't quick fixes but lifelong practices that nurture our health, mood, and vitality. For those of us over 50, embracing these changes means reclaiming control over our sleep, and ultimately, over our quality of life. Remember, it's never too late to start. Even small adjustments can bring profound improvements over time. Your sleep is your foundation for everything else: energy, mental clarity, and emotional balance. Treat it with the care it deserves, and you'll see the difference. I'm Dr. Walter Harris, inviting you to take this journey with me. If you found value in today's video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Senior Moments Mat to join our community dedicated to thriving in later years. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear how sleep affects your life and what strategies work for you. Together, we can support each other to rest better and